So I just wanted to drop in a quick little bonus video here for anybody who's kind of struggling with uh, water issues on Fulgoras. Um, I built a series of these little water stations to drop water down on the planet. I call them Ice Baby because, you know, why not, right? But basically what it is it's a series of grabbers and a series of guns, and the main working part of this is here. So the grabbers bring in the asteroids on that side of the belt. The crusher is crushing for ice and putting it into the space platform hub. The other crusher is crushing for iron asteroids, and then it's taking the iron ore, turning it into bullets, putting it back on the opposite side of the belt. Now I want it to keep any of the reprocessed ore onto the same side of the belt as the original asteroids. So I ended up making these two little pieces of belt here. So the ice will go back on, the iron will go back on, and it'll go back around and it'll keep processing it in. So the only thing that should be going into it is the ice. Now the other thing that I added is over here I have a crusher for reprocessing. And what these crushers do is they reprocess metallic into the other three types of ores. So I've got one reprocessing metallic, and I've got one reprocessing carbon. So between the two of them, they essentially are keeping the belt empty for carbon and for iron. And the reason I'm doing the carbon one, even though I'm not capturing carbon, when I reprocess, it creates carbon. So I'm just taking it out, putting it back on the belt, taking it out, putting it back on the belt until I get either iron or ice, basically. So that, you know, we keep getting as much ice as we possibly can. That's kind of my goal here. I don't know if I maybe should have put this on the other side so it doesn't grab it right off the bat. And I may go back and change that once I take a look and see if the ones that it's putting back into itself are actually making ice. I don't know if they are or not. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't be. But anyway, I've got a series of 3 of these, and they have really improved my my water intake down on Fulgora. I was not getting enough through the scrap and the ice from the scrap. Now I'm starting to see enough ice that I'm kind of keeping up with it. It's not perfect. I may add another one. The other issue with these is if you look at the power, I am right on the edge of having power and not having power, depending on what it's processing. So this is all done right now with normal quality items. So anybody that can get into space can do this. I may go back and change the solar to quality items, and I may change these recipes or these filters so that I'm getting all 3 items just to kind of maximize how much ice I'm creating. Right now I'm only grabbing, like I say, the iron and the ice asteroids, and we're doing that with decider combinators. Just telling it, you know, monitor the belt. If there's, you know, X amount of ice on the belt or less, output of 1 signal, that's for, you know, to tell it to grab. And the same thing with the iron. If there's less than 50 on the belt, output of 1 with the iron and tell it to grab iron. Now because of the reprocessing, that stays pretty empty, so I'm always grabbing. But I may turn around and tell it to grab everything. I haven't decided yet, but there it is. If anybody wants it, when I get a chance, I will go ahead and I will put the blueprint on Factorio prints, and I will include a link down in the description of this video on how to get to it and print it out. You just basically send up your initial thing, grab the blueprint, throw it on there, tell it to build it, and then it'll build it. It's got to send up rockets, so you're going to lose some stuff as the asteroids hit it until the whole thing gets built. But there you go. Alright guys, hope that helps you guys a little bit. Like I say, I'll put the link for the print down in the description. Talk to you later. Bye.